Okay, I'm here at Dead Man Pass, the Oregon Trail, baby. When I got here last night, before I slept and all, the plan was to go to Utah. You know, from Seattle I was going to Utah, and this is just a stop along the way. But I did the logistics, you know, checked out how much money I have, checked out how much gas I need, factor in food, factor in a possible hotel stay, and the numbers didn't work out. So I'm heading to Reno, Nevada instead. Uh-oh, what the hell happened here? What the hell happened here? Let's see here. In the Reno, Nevada instead. Let's see here. Okay, here I am. Let's try to get this without a glare. Up, Washington's right here, Idaho's right there. I'm actually in Oregon. Let's see. The Whitman National Forest. I'm in Dead Man Pass. There's a few different routes I could go. It says roughly 10 hours, dude. 10 hours, it's 8:15. That makes it possible to be there at 6 in the evening. It's probably going to be more like 8 or 9. Going down to Reno, Nevada. My second cousin, she's a millionaire. I haven't talked to her since 2011 or 2010 or so. 2011, somewhere around there. But that was on the phone, and it was briefly. It was very, very much in passing. But last time I talked to her before, that was 1998. We used to get along real well. And maybe we should talk about that now. You know, doing all these fucking vlogs. There's going to be a couple hundred. Most of these aren't going to make it to YouTube, I'm guessing. It's a lot of fucking data, a lot of time, a lot of sifting through shit that hardly matters anyway, to me at least. They're staunch Republicans. I used to be Republican, and they were going to use that home in Tahoe near where I'm going, the Motel 6. It's going to cost $44 to stay there. Went to a liberal school, and I became very conflicted. About, family and social duty and stuff, you got the Republicans are very business-minded, and there's some people that if they could chop down every tree right here, if they could chop down every single tree out here in Oregon to make a profit, building homes or something, they would do it. They would definitely do it. There's a lot of people that don't believe in national forest and shit. If there's oil in the national forest, let's drill in the national forest. If chopping down every tree in a national forest means jobs, and getting them elected and making them money, let's do that. And we'll just have to redefine what a forest is. Okay, we'll just have to do that. Or we'll just have to call it something besides a forest. Whatever it is. What I'm trying to get at, I think, here, and this whole road trip, where I went to Seattle, went through Portland, stopped at a couple of my sister's houses, here and there. Man, this has been a theme, but I'm sick of the extremism on both ends. Because it doesn't ever work out the way people say it works out anyway, You know, I want to go into detail on some of this in this piece, but I've already hit this over the head a few times in different vlogs. So I'll just refrain and just have to trust me that, you know, what I'm going to wind up doing though is I'm going to get to that Motel 6 in Reno, whatever time it is. The soonest it'll be 6 in the evening. At the latest, never. It's free cancellation, by the way. I gave my credit card information and crap. It's free cancellation. I could very well do this thing again. You know, I could very well. I've stayed at rest stops the last 2 nights, basically. And you know, here's my credit card here. Just make sure I have it anyway. It's a debit card, actually. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get close, and I'm gonna do a gut check, just like I did this morning. This morning I tried to crunch the numbers, and if everything lines up, if all the ducks are in a row, if all the planets are aligned, whatever the metaphors are, if everything lined up, I could have gone to Salt Lake City and barely had enough money to maybe make it back to Southern California. And I'm going to mention something else. Let me see. Where is this thing? I consider making it intentional. You know, about, you know, let me go out there, get a hotel room near Salt Lake City, and intentionally not have enough money to go back to Southern California. Right before I left, I uploaded a video. I didn't make it public until I was already gone, but I uploaded a few videos actually about leaving and explaining why I was leaving and running away, and, you know, some of it's tongue-in-cheek, I guess, by now. Whatever the fuck that means. I don't know where some of these fucking terms come from. This feels good though. This feels very, very good. This is what I'm used to doing where I was at in Fontana. You know, I finally reached, you know, my personal vlogging vibe. You know, just walking around with the camera, just letting the fucking thoughts come out and, you know, talking about them. I'm out here in Oregon and I'm doing it. Finally feeling like I'm not on the run, you know? Like, gotta get somewhere. I'm planning to go here. I mean, yeah, I'm planning to go to Motel 6 in Reno, yeah. But this could have spun off many directions. Is all. You know, I thought about New York for some fucking reason. Thought about North Dakota. Unemployment's real low in North Dakota. You know, obviously Salt Lake City. And I texted one of my buddies last night. Somehow you could text someone's email, and he used to live in Idaho. And, you know, I told him I'm going through Idaho. And that could have been something, but I'll be fine. Oh, motherfucker, man. Southern California kind of sucks right now, is all. For me, at least. The demographics, man, I'm not a prejudiced person, but I don't fit there anymore, dude. I just don't fit where I'm at. I feel like a stranger in my own fucking hometown and shit, you know? The place where I grew up. Only reason I'm going back right now is because I couldn't get a job in Seattle. If they'd have hired me in Seattle, I'd stayed up there. My buddy would have called me back from Idaho. I'd say, hey, I could put you up for a couple days and get you working. I'd have done it. You know, it's going to boil down to Abraham Maslow, basically. And I got to take care of my physiological needs. Got to take care of a roof over my head. And that's what I have in Southern California right now. So I'm at 10 minutes. Going to Reno, baby. This is Dead Man Pass Rest Stop.